Hello there, my name is Tenarium, and today I'm playing Rising Angels Reborn! With some, I must say, pretty cool main menu music. It's actual song. They'll start singing in a second. I know I've said that's normally a sin, but it's not, because it's main menu, so it's fine, right? So, quick disclaimer. 2 disclaimers, in fact. I am a personal friend of the person who wrote this game. But, before everyone goes, oh god, he's just going to be favourable to this game, isn't he? He also wrote Pirate Heart. So, I'm a personal friend, but not expecting much. You'll always find the best games will come through when you're not expecting much. We'll see whether that's true. Also, on the topic of, and the art looks very nice, doesn't it? But on the topic of really good music, yeah? You enjoying that? Yeah, forget it. Now it's just got anime music again. Listen to that. Oh dear, let's get cracking, shall we? You never feel as much pride as the first time you are given command. An instructor at the academy once told me that. There's something to be said about that. My first command was a listening outpost on some backwater swamp planet that didn't have an official name. I called it my watery hell. My command consisted of myself, 2 automated recording machines, and a virtual intelligence to manage the machines. They like the word machines. I was alone during my stint as a lieutenant and a brevet captain. The only thing that kept me sane were the games on my virtual system. I'm pretty sure I managed to beat every single role-playing game known to the galaxy. So hang on a second, he was in command. Supposedly he's doing something, but then spent his whole time playing games. That is not a very good captain. Not taking much pride in your work there. Sure, there haven't been very many made since the war for our survival started so many years ago, but still. Oh no, don't tell me we've got an award for inappropriate music. Not that there have been many games made since the war which decimated most of our people, and we're still in that struggle. Like, Jesus. When I signed up to fight, I thought the Catagaian Defense Force would have been smart enough to send me to the front. Nope, I go to watery hell with constant mold problems. They send my classmates, who are far less capable than I, to the front. Those losers got to command task forces and fight. And like I predicted, most of them perished with their commands. They were blind fools, idiots. If I'd have been there, this war could have been over by now. Am I really in some sort of like proper manly speech and anger in this music? Instead, innocent people, brave warriors and powerful war machines had to be sacrificed to some dumb tacticals officer's bad battle plans. He didn't just point and go, right, kill him! Not anymore. I've been watching the Loadmaster and her droids moving cargo for a few minutes. I might have to inquire if she knows anything about my welcoming party. There is no welcoming party, let me guess. As I walk up to her, I catch notice of her short stature and non-regulation issue hat. Great, she's a hobbin. During my academy and training years, I never saw too many of them. While nimble and dexterous, why did I say that? Dexterous. They aren't what you would call our A-class students. Most of them are dense as rocks. No, that's stupid. What you would not call an A-class student is someone who gets B's or C's, an average student if you will. They're just stupid. Even now she's smiling and waving at me with unprofessional excitement, no bearing, no discipline. Oh Jesus. Really? What? How different do they look? What? Is this supposed to be me or is that Natalie? There's long flowing locks and here she has a bob. Ah, Renpie game. Okay. How'd you know? Middle mouse button explodes the text box. Gone. You know what? For someone who's supposedly a lackey, she's wearing a lot of layers for no apparent reason. Her eyes are huge. And her nose is pretty much non-existent as well. Yeah, she does look weirdly happy. Also, what is that she's got on? Come on, be honest. Who stuck a tea cozy on and told her that was her real hat? Oh, excuse me, but can I ask you a quick question? Okay, so yeah, okay. That, in all fairness, we can't go back. Yeah. Whatever. Alright, it only works sometimes. That's my mouse, though, for you. So that's me. I'm called Natalie, and she's called Kylie. Certainly, how can I help you? I glance over her uniform and notice a small insignia that tells me she's a lowly flight officer. If this is the sort of professional treatment my forces give, I'm going to have a difficult time. Still, she is the member of the crew and someone I'm going to have to work with on a day-to-day basis. I can tolerate a little bit of it. A little bit? Oh god, you're so fucked. I am Major Natalie... Fuck that. Puck. Because that's either Pucille or it's Italian and therefore it's like Puccilli or something. I'm looking for the bridge. You're almost there. Thank you for your assistance, flight officer. I'm glad to help out. If you get lost, I'll be finishing loading soon and can show you around. That's kind, but I should be fine. Ow. Don't worry, Kylie. We're here to show her around. Wings. Wings. He had wings. Why does he have wings? That's probably not standard uniform. And what the fuck are you? Mate, you can do as good of a Kazuya impression as you want. It still doesn't work. Two people putting their hands up. I should stop making references. Waiting at the end of the hall are a pair of mages approaching me. My real welcoming party, I guess. One of them is a handsome, pale-haired frickin' with a large, creamy wings and a soft, cheery look on his face. The other man... You've gone soft over the years, Natalie. Maybe I have, but at least I haven't got lax with my support. Letting a kid load all the supplies by herself, I expect better leadership from you. I always thought you were asleep during the delegation class at the academy. You'll want to talk. I know you slept through the first aid course. I take it you two know each other. No, we're just insulting each other now. We're having guesses, if I'm perfectly honest. He guessed my name pretty well. Well done him. We graduated from the same academy class. Old friends. Is Major Hackett smiling? I know, this may be the sign of the Armageddon. I'm just glad that something could warm my wingman's heart. My name is Alphonse Tenzin. You already know, Sol. Alphonse Telzin? What sort of name is that? Are you from Cuba originally? And with like a Tenzin, where is that even named from? On fuck knows. Chinese mother, Jesus. Major Natalie Puck reporting. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Flight Officer Kylie Miggy. Is that a deliberate Japanese name? I'm not actually a kid, I'm a hobbit. It's nice to meet you, Flight Officer Miggy. No, Flight Officer. Or Twat. Or Dave. Yeah, if they call her Miggy anymore, we'll call her Dave. You could stand to listen to Sol a bit about professionalism. He is right about some things. I'm sorry, ma'am, it's just been hard adjusting to military life. Keep at it, be the best officer you can be. Yes, ma'am. I can see why you like her, Sol. Hush, Major Tenzin. Tenzin, are we saying that's Japanese? I'm not sure, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt for now. We need to get going and let Natalie settle in before Razuna gets her claws out. Razuna? You mean Commander Razuna? I'm going to go back to loading the supplies, sir. You should just not stand so close to him if this is going to be a problem. Please. Why is this music still going on? Do you see what I have to go through? That's why I'm glad to see you, Natalie. So I can correct you as well. Here, let me take your luggage. Are you sure? Let's drop these bags off and take a tour of the ship. It's small, but our work is cut out for us. What? It's small, but our work is cut out for us? It's small and our work is cut out for it. That's not a but. What? I mean, the work's hard, but the pay's crap. I'd let him. Sol let Zuri carry all of her luggage without even offering a shred of help. Zuri can roundhouse kick me through a wall. She didn't need the help. Or Kylie. You packed light as always. Uniforms and basic healthcare systems. Systems and items. I packed just like the deployment list recommended. Most people don't listen to that. They seem to think we have plenty of space on the ship for things like dumbbells and personal effects. I was told that the list was the official record. You were told right, the force is growing so slack. Take Kylie for assistance. Dave. I don't think... It's been a while since we've had a Dave knocking around the channel, hasn't it? I always missed him. I almost missed him. I don't think we could have had a better quartermaster. She's a wizard with our equipment. Nothing ever stays broken. If you need something, it is stocked on the next supply run. Bet you saw how she treats superior officers. She seems to think that regulations of professional behavior don't matter if you just do it well. I don't know about that. I mean, I called my manager a cunt today, so... You know, jokingly, of course, but... You know, it's not always a bad thing. We have those regulations for a reason. We have to deal with life and death situations. You have to be able to know exactly what person next to you is going to do. Well, in the case of the bloke to the left, I'm probably assuming he'd fuck off if something bad happened. Exactly, you wouldn't believe how grateful I am to have someone who understands that. Rizuna doesn't understand that being good and being a team just doesn't cut it. Well, I'm here now, I'll start bringing the ship up to code. Damn right. So, you really didn't help poor Kylie with her bags. But it's okay, I managed. She managed the whole way until she got here. I'm sure she can manage around the ship. Well, she's happy again. What? Well, he can make it up to you by helping finish loading up equipment. I think that's the first thing we can bring up to code. Only for you, Natalie. For an angry person, he has some heavy soft spot for me. I'll help. Kylie never asks for help when she needs it. Let us show the power of a trio of mages. Looks staringly into the distance. What? With the power of friendship? No. I'm starting to believe the gods may have blessed us with your presence here. If I can still move after this, I'll consider agreeing. Thanks, Sol. I'm only helping because Kylie is our quartermaster. I wouldn't waste my time if some of those boxes didn't contain stakes from back home on Kin. But then we are going back to the tour. No further delays, please. Deal. Incredibly angry for what that was. Oh, the music's fading. Please let there be better ones. No? No music. This is a dramatic point, then, I take it. Oh well. Let's take a look around the room. We didn't with the last one. It is very pretty, actually. I mean, is this just mirrored? I think this is mirrored, isn't it? No, it's not. Even that's drawn properly. And there are shadows under the chairs. A bit round for... But yeah, no, I think it's actually quite good. I don't know what they're doing. Are they just playing Portal? That is... Look, we're here to put things up to regulation. Stop playing Portal. That person's up there playing the game that like arises before Tekken comes along. I've got Tekken on the brain, alright? Welcome to the bridge. It isn't much, but it beats being stuck in that tiny collared cockpit. You flew fighters? 2 years in the front flying with the KSS... Xeon? 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 Whatever. Sounds fun. Not when you get caught up in a major conspiracy. Please tell me you aren't planning to overthrow the board of directors while you're working here. My career can't handle another one. Well, what? On second thought, don't ask. It brings up too many bad memories. Okay. Are they trying to establish him as an angry character or as a friend? Let's just assume both. Speaking of bad memories, where is your ball and chain? I thought you both... What do you mean a male wrote this? What? I thought both you and Lena were going to be fighter pilots together. Don't ask. Was it that bad? Ask me when I've had a few drinks. You don't drink, so don't ask me again, please. Sorry. Bad memories, Nat. I never thought befriending mutts could ruin my life in so many bad ways. Non-humans ruined your relationship? A mutt. Major Haggett! We were talking about a pet a friend of mine had. It turned out to be a rabid dog. Then use the term dog. Oh, jeez. Okay, uptight, strict twat has arrived in the room. Then the music, much more fitting now. I feel like I'm in space. Remember what I said if I heard you disparage your fellow servicemen again? I do, ma'am. And what was that? Immediate discharge, ma'am. That is correct. Major Puck, would you please do well note... You would do well to note Major Hackett's lesson. We are a team here in the Nimros. We work as a single unit. I will not tolerate those who cannot act as a team on my ship. That is one guiding principle that I must make clear. I have no idea who's doing what. That midget back in the... sorry, can't say midget now. Vertically challenged person back in the cockpit was... Not the cockpit, the hall. Was the quartermaster. I'm the captain? And she's the commander, so she's the one who just reads orders back. And then... I have no idea. Yes, ma'am. My last experience with a SITO was not a pleasant one. I hope not to repeat it. I bite my lip. Great. She's one of those commanders who have had a bad experience with our organization in the past. Sure, some of us may be a little cutthroat and determined, but we get results. No, you're supposed to say not everyone's like that. The stories I've heard from my instructor were brutal. Selling out your command for success was common, not an exception. I don't believe in that mentality. There are limits to how far you can go before you become the monster you are fighting to destroy. I will never sink that low. I don't know, with me at the command, all things can happen.